We're gonna be playing some Rainbow Mage today because it was not really hit that hard with the nerfs. Miracle Salesman was, obviously. The Snake Oil being 1 mana definitely is a bummer, but a lot of the time with this deck, you have 1 or 2 mana left over when you play Sif anyway, so I don't think it'll affect it too much. I mean, it won't be great, obviously. But I need to, put in the thumbnail. Didn't mean to press Battlegrounds. Oh no. Back, please. Hey, Lauren, how's it going? Did you know, have I ever told you that with the thing that you always send, the hug, for the longest time, I thought it was a fucking cowboy hat. I thought it was a cowboy hat. I really did. Like, the vroom, it looked like a giant cowboy hat. I don't know why, when he's like leaning back. It was weird. Anyway, I'm going to put that there, put in the thumbnail if I can just find it real quick. I'll start looking for it again, though. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Kibler's Elemental Control Deck. No, I'll play it eventually, though, if it's something people want. I will admit this is probably one of the matchups where it could end up mattering that I don't have as much damage because the Snake Oil costs more mana. Luckily, Auto Amplifier gives me extra mana so I can actually play the Snake Oils. I'm gonna keep these 3. Gives me 2 spell schools right off the bat, but I don't think I'm gonna actually need the mech at any point. This is fine. We can do this turn 1, this turn 2, this turn 3 with a 1-drop. Doesn't seem bad to me. I just want to stack it up as quickly as possible. But how's everybody doing today? For those of you who are at the League of Legends stream, welcome back. For those of you who are just joining us for the Hearthstone stream, hello. Have you tried the new Mr. Beast drink, Cayman Cider? It's alcoholic though, so not sure if you'd give it a go. I don't even know if that's a real thing. Does that actually exist? Let's excavate real quick. We're trying to make this as cheap as possible fairly quickly. This being card draw is definitely nice. We can play the Audio Amplifier and heal up next turn, though. Can you turn up the game sound? 1 sec. I want to hear if it actually does anything. 1 sec. Let me, advanced audio properties. Well, that's weird that it's not working. Hold on. Why is the game sound not working? What the fuck? I was just playing League of Legends and it was working. Is it because I changed my headphones? We'll play both of these. I'll fix the audio right now, or at least I'll try to. I don't know what the heck's going on. Properties. No, yeah, it selected the right thing. Okay. Okay, it should work now. Okay, we fixed it. Yay, we did it! Woo! We're the best. We're gaming. Oh my gosh. And now I messed up my camera. Okay. Everything should be good now. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, yes, I am standing. Doomsayer? Okay. How do I want to deal with Doomsayer? Also, what has he been playing recently? He played a reinforced plating, which is fine. Sif being in my hand is both good and bad. It's good because I like having it. It's bad because if he plays Dirty Rat, it'll go away. Let's just draw a card. Nothing really crazy going on here. We'll forge. We'll hit him in the face twice. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Lauren. Thank you, much appreciated. Crank it up. 22211. True. Honestly, it's a pretty fun card. But yeah, I had to do that. There's nothing really else to do. I could have played Reverb, but I feel like there are way, way, way better cards to Reverb. Kind of down. Don't really want to play that. This could be actually very, very good. Oh, that could be incredible. Reducing the cost of, like, Reverb and oh my gosh, wait, that's insane. That's so good, actually. I'll spend the full mana, or I'll spend 3 mana for this. I don't really care too much about it. Let's go Miracle Salesman. We'll get a Snake Oil, which is fine. We can then reduce the cost of it. We can have up to 11 cards in my hand with the Audio Amplifier. Okay. A bit of a spooky one, but it's okay. We're gonna go boop. We're gonna hit him in the face, and hopefully it doesn't give me Arcane Intellect. Blizzard is not useful, but it's not bad. It's fine. Draw, then reduce cost. I'll probably reduce cost in a turn or two. I need at least 1 or 2 more damage spells for the reduce to really work. Okay, fine with that. Perfectly cool with that. Oh, brother. Felt like Audio Amplifier would be played right next to me. And that reminds me, how do we not have an Alakir emoji, sorry. Like Chibi Alakir? I don't know. I mean, I make all the little... Armor. Well, oh wait, do you mean emojis like in the game? Because I use emotes, or I have my own thing that makes emotes, obviously. But... Or I make my own emotes for my channel. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. You haven't played... Oh, we've played Arcane, Fire, Frost. We'll play Shadow and Nature, so this will go up to 6 damage. Boom. Kill everything. Play that. This is going perfect. Would love another Fireball, actually. I would love that. Thank you very much. Don't draw me cards! Counterspell is pretty sick. I'm okay with that. They can't play Odin until turn 9. I probably reduce the cost of the spells in my hand going into next turn, although I'm not 100% sure. This plus this plus this is 10 mana if we reduce the cost of both. Thank God. I'm waiting. If he doesn't kill it, we can win the game next turn, but that's depressing, and I'm very sad right now. Please don't kill my Sif. I have a counter spell. Currently, Sif is still alive, albeit it's close. Please let it live. Please, please let it live. Please let Sif live. Oh, God. Stop! Okay, don't have another damage. Don't, please. You have 1 mana. Sif lives. Sif lives. Sif lives! Please! Sif lives 100% of the time, right? 1,000,000% of the time. Please. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, hold on. 3, 6, 8. Or 2, 4, 6. I need you to die. And then it's gonna be reduce, reuse, recycle. It's then going to be reverb. And then, holy shit, we've done it. We've really gone and done it now. Let's kill him with the nerfed snake oil. We are so good, dude. We are so back. It's crazy how back we are. That's, oof, incredible. Incredible, man. That was nuts. What do you think can beat the best decks in the meta right now? Dude, literally, I don't know. It was, the whole meta just changed. The entire meta just changed. Like 6 hours ago. I have no idea what's good and what's not. It's too early for me to, like, realistically give you an answer to what the best stuff is. I'm gonna keep the Artificer because I do think that I'll probably need survivability against an OTK Shaman, but the fact that their OTK will cost a little bit more is definitely a good thing. Look at this sexy man. I appreciate that. A little weird, but I appreciate it. Much appreciated. Bad idea to rat the Sif when he had no way of actually killing it. I mean, it's not that he had no way of killing it. It's just that he had, there was, what's it called? Let's, kill this off and then play the other one. Could have played Infinitize. I don't really want to. I'd rather have board pressure. But it's not that he didn't have a way of killing it. It's just that I got lucky and got Counterspell as the spell that I got randomly. Thoughts on adding the 5 mana legendary to double up on the Artificers and Sleet Skaters? Oh! Oh. Oh, that's actually a... Actually not a bad idea at all. It's actually not a bad idea at all, actually. I would like to play you and just pump something up. Drawing a weapon does nothing. Actually, you know what? This is pretty good. If they play a minion, it just dies instantly. It's nice. It basically is an objection. Not really. It's more of a just destroy the first minion that he plays kind of deal, unless he wipes the board in some way, which he could play Aftershocks here. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. Okay, it's fine. It dies immediately. You look like a rock star, bro. Well, I appreciate that. I don't necessarily agree, but I appreciate it. Also, I'm probably gonna leave after this game, not for like a long time, just to turn on a fan. Kills the 3/4 though. It's not like a big deal or anything, but it's gonna be freeze again for 2 mana. And then we get this. What do we get? I like Primordial Glyph. Go face. I will be right back, actually. I can just do it right now. I don't need to do it after the game. 1 sec. Okay, so we just kill it with this, actually. It's kind of sick. It's kind of incredible. Let's just do that. I will get a fireball and reduce its cost because fireball is pretty strong, and then we will pass. Such speed, I appreciate that. I pride myself on being the fastest in my class. I was the fastest in my class in elementary school, therefore was quite cool for a little bit. And then in middle school, speed stopped being as important, and I fell off a little bit. Counterspell saved the day? No, true. The counterspell, like, legitimately saved the entire game. This plus this, maybe? Do I ever reverb that? I could always get another reverb. I do kind of want to play the Shadow Spell. Reverb, this becomes 1, which I'm happy to play. I might have messed up. Audio Amplifier, I'd play that over Infinitize. It gives me a little bit more space to use my hand. I actually really like the Audio Amplifier. But no, the Elemental, to allow me to get extra Sleet Skaters, is actually a really interesting idea that I had not considered. I don't hate it. I don't 100% know what I would take out. Possibly. Oh, thank you for the pump, baby. Don't kill it, 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 don't kill it. No, you're kidding. Oh my god. He's the best player. He's literally just the best fucking player, I guess. God damn, you're the best. This will go off twice, which I'm pretty happy about. Counterspell is nice. It's just a mind game kind of thing. Reverb is potentially very good with Sif. I can then go Counterspell into you. And I won't overdraw, but I will get to reduce the cost of something. I will happily take a Molten Rune. Well, Flame Guys are being free, but this double activates for 2 mana, so I like that more. The pacer test? What's the intro? The like, the presidential pacer test is a test of something, 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 something. Something, 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 something. Something. Like, the voice is very iconic, for sure. I'm curious what deck they're going. They might be a Highlander deck. I'm not 100% sure, though. Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I did, and then several years ago stopped playing because it, how do I put this nicely? Is an abomination to card games, I think is the nicest way that I can put it. It makes, like, Hearthstone look like possibly the best game ever created, even during Stormwind. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was my favorite card game and my favorite game for quite some time. I enjoyed the pacer test. No, I was great at it. I was great at the pacer. Dude, put me in a pacer test? God damn, I go crazy, but... we can get another Primordial Glyph. Reality. Which I think I want to do. Immediately gives me 2 more cards, because it'll discover me 1. Actually, let's play this first. Doesn't really... Oh! Azola! No, wait, another Molten Rune's crazy, though. That's absurd. Reduce the cost. By 2? I mean, you at least I can play, potentially. You are pretty good. I will play you happily. Take an Ice Barrier? You can't attack me anyway. We'll just take a counter spell and try to mess with them a little bit. We could coin something out, but I think next turn it's going to be more focused on forging and whatnot. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Synchro era. Dude, that was I think the final good era. XYZ summons were fine too. I didn't mind them. But Synchro, peak Yu-Gi-Oh! In my opinion. Was the absolute best, but that's also the main time when I started playing it competitively. And then it fell off a little bit. Oh, no! Fuck me! Sir! Absolutely not. Hold on. Shit. Okay, heal me or something. Do something to heal me. Make him draw a bunch of cards. I don't know. Don't deal a lot of damage. Okay, it's not great, but sure. Bam heist. Oh no. Oh no, this card's useless. I cannot freeze his face. That's really annoying. I gain 5 armor. It's not a lot, but it's something, okay? It's not a lot, but it's something. Have I not played a spell school yet that I could maybe use? Arcane, Fire, Frost, Shadow. No, I've played all of them. Damn. Draw 2 cards. Damn! Why didn't I draw first, man? I needed to make space, and I actually did want to gain the armor, so I guess it makes sense. Coin, tradable. I'm just looking for Sif at this point. I didn't find her. You lost an altered chord, which is cool. If I can find Sif, I win. I can wipe the board next turn. I don't know if he has the capabilities to straight up kill me. Oh, that is so demoralizing. Blech. Did the 10 mana to 9 mana buff to Sunset Volley completely ruin the whole Tendril deck? Yeah. You're kidding me, you piece of shit. Are you serious right now, actually? How did he even get that, man? We wipe the board here. And hit him in the face. I play Void Scripture next or after this. I mean, I guess I could play it now. But I'd want it to hit his face if possible. See, because now it's going to hit a stupid minion. I mean, it's a good minion to hit, and that's not a bad card, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather just do that and wipe the board. Trade this away. I guess technically, again, I could have traded first. All right, so I fucked up. Well, did I really? No, I did. I should have traded first. I mean, I did the shadow thing to see what I got. I should have traded first. I'm gonna get punished for it. If I end up losing the game because of it, honestly, I guess I do deserve it. I don't think I'd hate losing this game. If I lost this game, I'll probably keep it in just to show like the importance of making sure that you, what's it called? Okay, doesn't really do too much of anything to me, but it just shows the importance of like drawing first. Okay. Deal 3 damage, gets me to 21. Tumbleweed doesn't really matter. I should be able to kill him next turn though, right? With Sif and then a 0 mana card plus reverb, and then this should just be lethal, I think. Everybody pose for the camera! Got a little bit more like, everybody, you know? Pose for the camera! I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I apologize if I made any of you uncomfortable. That was not the intention. I mean, it's not quite as much spell damage as I would like. But, okay, so that's 6 damage, that's 5. Okay, so that's 8. No, wait, so that'd be 10. So that would be 13, so it's 26. Okay, it's easily lethal. It is easily lethal. It is not even close. Do I make another copy, or is it better to just play more spells? I think it's better to just play more total spells, right? Because, I mean, it's easily lethal. I don't even know why I'm contemplating it. It's just lethal with that, this. And then we also had another Molten Rune to just kill him off. Yeah, it's fine. Sick! Wheel does not trigger at the... How is Sif not nerfed? Because before all the buffs and nerfs and stuff, Sif Mage wasn't even that good, technically. But... this deck is currently 9-0. Sure, some of those games are before the nerf, but before the nerf, arguably, this deck was even worse. So the fact that even after the nerf, it's 9-0, like, it's kind of insane.
Celeste versus Rexar.
Okay, again, really like Audio Amplifier. I don't know if I want to keep Sif necessarily. I think Sif in my opening hand into a Hunter matchup is a little bit not good. So I'm going to get rid of her, and I'm going to keep some early removal, right? Reverb is maybe okay. I could maybe steal something from him. Nobody plays Sif or Spell Mage because Sif is broken. Just don't give me one of the ones I have. Holy is incredible. That's an amazing card, by the way. Was never bad, it's just boring. I mean, it was never really that good though. Well, not never really, my bad. Let me backtrack that a little bit. It wasn't good recently. There were a lot of better decks. Like Nature Shaman would do what Sif Mage did in like half the turns. Do I want to play Consecration to make sure they have less minions on the board? It's not a big board wipe is the problem. But I don't want them to play like one card and then saddle up.
Much to ponder.
They have that location, it's stressful. Saddle up could come down next turn with a 1-drop. Or he could coin out the 4 mana card to put a bunch of things on the board, and that I think would be even worse. Okay, of course you got that. That is very bad. I quite literally don't have anything to really play here. I mean, I'll do that to put some extra minions on the board, but it's probably gonna be a minion saddle up or 2 Patchwork Pals into the location, and that would kind of suck. Sif was not directly nerfed. Like, how am I supposed to deal with this, by the way? How did Hunter not receive a nerf? I honestly think Hunter not having not being nerfed is actually so much worse then, like, it blows my mind. When I was reading the patch notes, I kept scrolling and I'm like, okay, so where's the hunter nerfs? Okay, so I see nothing. I see a slight nerf to the location, which, by the way, wasn't even the problem, by the way. The location, probably the least important thing in all of this, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I just think it's important for everyone to know that this was not the problem. We're basically hoping for Blizzard. We could play this and maybe survive another turn, but if it's Blizzard, fucking Flame Strike is so much better. Oh my god. But yeah, the fact that, like, several of the other Hunter cards weren't nerfed. I mean, even before the nerf, is it not the best class in the game? Like, the stats haven't even been updated yet, because obviously Warlock fell off quite a bit. Is it not the best deck in the game? Hello? We're gonna play... Ooh, do I just play you to gain armor plus a reverb? Flame Strike was incredible. Does it... It says helpful. Will it give me Flame Strike again? Like, at the very least, it gives Blizzard, right? It's either, like, Flame Strike or Blizzard. I don't really want to play this yet. I'm gonna play this. You know what? I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna kill off, hopefully, one or two things. And then I will freeze this and go face. And I hope that it gives me Blizzard or something. I would assume that it would give me something good again, right? Oh, why? Oh, no! Do I just not know how this guy works? Why did he give me that? Why did he give me that bullshit? That's so much worse. Wait, no, chat, hold on. I'm fuming right now. I should have killed a 3/3. I thought that it would just give me, like, a guaranteed Blizzard or Flame Strike. That's not very good. Luckily they're trading in here, though, which is nice. I hopefully don't die. It's possible, I guess. Okay. Can I win the game here? I've got 12 damage. A little bit more with Flame Geyser. Stargazing could get me lethal with Primordial Glyph. Or do I want to just gain armor? Because I don't think I win. Yeah, I don't think I win here. Stargazing. Oh, shit. I forgot that was a card. We'll draw a bunch. We'll get Primordial Glyph. That's cool. I love that. Love that for me. Rewind's pretty cool. Molten Runes, also pretty cool. Stargazing could potentially draw me, like, another Wisdom, though. Which would draw me a ton more cards, which is very good. And I don't think I need to, like, win the game, if that makes sense, with Molten Rune. Because I'm gaining a lot of armor. Could just be Stargazing to draw more cards, find Sif, try to ping him down. So, my hope is board wipe. Fudge! Fudge! I could have gone full fake! Oh, how was I supposed to know, man? How was I supposed to know? Do I die? He plays Animal Companions, gets Huffer, gets the other one, Leok, and I'm just dead. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18. No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Even if he hero powers, I'm still alive. Wait, I thought... Okay, I don't know why I thought that he'd give me Flame Strike. I guess that first Flame Strike was just incredibly lucky. Khadgar is not Zephyrus. Fair enough. But, like, he knows to do certain things, though. Like, he doesn't cast Arcane Intellect if, like, your hand is full. If that makes sense. Needs deep analysis. I don't understand the card, and I believe the majority too. Wait, you had Patchwork Pals? Why didn't you just win the game? Hello? Almost win the game, my bad. I'll wipe the board with this, I guess. I have a lot of HP. Wait, do I just win if I kill this off? And then I do 3, 5. That's lethal. 3 plus 2 plus both of these. Actually, Defile is crazy good. Dude, this deck can't lose. I'm 10-0. Like, this deck isn't losing. I don't get it. You tried the newly buffed Whizbang? No. Look, I did Whizbang for the Theory Craft. And I will never touch that card again because of the emotional damage that he caused me. I will never be the same again after what Whizbang did to me. I think that was the beginning of the end. Not the end. That sounds morbid. No, it was the beginning of my descent into madness.
Celeste versus Malfurion.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Druid's actually new. Druid was recently buffed. So I actually don't 100% know what this is going to be. I could keep this, but I don't think I want to necessarily play it immediately. What I think I want to do with that is wait to see what he is. Because if he's Hero Power Druid, I could play this way later on in the game. Oh, okay. That proves nothing. That means nothing to me. So Khadgar picks from a list of spells at the end of your turn that he deems helpful from a list and casts one at random. We don't know what defines a card to be random though, and he specifically picks cards that will be helpful. Right? Like he specifically picks cards that he knows will be helpful. Right? Like in certain situations, if my hand is full, he'll say, you know what? I'm not gonna cast Arcane Intellect, for example. Like, he knows to some extent what card is helpful and what card is not. It costs 2 less. I could coin it out. I don't mind that. It's not bad. I'll take another copy of Flame Geyser, though. I could take more card draw. You know what? Maybe I take more card draw. I think I want to go through my deck as quickly as possible with this one to try to find the Inquisitive Creation. It's not really useful right now, though, is the problem. Flame Geyser to kill it. Well, also, we know what deck he's going now, so it's actually very easy for me to just play this and then play the 1-2 to just try to thin out the deck as much as possible. Boom. Gives me a card. Boom. And then I'll just play the 1-2. Arcane Fire, Frost. We are still looking for a shadow spell. I repeat, we are looking for a shadow spell. My bad, Khadgar's just an AI and a pretty bad one. Really? I thought that he deems cards to be specifically helpful, though. I thought that he, like, specifically determined cards to be helpful or, you know, not helpful. I'm gonna freeze it, go face. Gains me armor. I don't overdraw because of Audio Amplifier. And I can dump some pretty cheap cards next turn, and I want to play Reverberations as well. Possibly on my Arcane Artificer.
This desecration of the Badlands stops there.
Shit. I knew that was coming. I was really hoping for an Inquisitive Creation here. Dude. Could I draw one? No, it is too late to draw one. We freeze that. We can kill off at least one, which is fine. Do I really want to reverb? I think I do. Because I can kill off another one and draw some cards next turn. The order was bad, but I couldn't have drawn and gotten the Auto Amplifier off on the same turn anyway, so it didn't really matter, by the way. It didn't really matter the order that I did that. Just a fun fact. because the draw, I needed to play a card to make it 1 mana, so even if I drew this, it would not have been technically, like, enough. A bit of a bummer for sure. He kills that off, I take 9 damage. I'll play an Inquisitive Creation next turn and probably draw some cards, I guess. What in the fuck do you mean you got Hellia and you drew it immediately? Oh, you're kidding. This is a joke, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm pissed off. Oh. I'm about to draw a bunch of cards with the Wisdom and just get my shit kicked in. We'll play you, though. Does wipe the board. I have 9 cards in my hand. If I play this, it's bad. If I play this, it's less bad. Because I won't overdraw. I will happily take Discovery of Magic. And probably just play it. Hold on. Let me cook here for a second. Conductivity. Plus this. Could be insane. We'll take that. Should have played around it. I mean, I could have tried to. I could have played a couple more cards, I think, and played Reverb the turn before to just play a little bit more aggressively to maybe set it up. Oh my god. But that's what this and this is for, though. Like, actually, that's what these 2 things are for.
Need help? Let's give you some extra time.
Are you serious?
The day is yours. I yield.
Alright, sick. I love that card. Honestly, I don't think it should have been nerfed. I think it should have been removed from the fucking game, but that's just me. I feel like any card being able to just give you an extra turn is so stupid. But it's okay. We've won most of our games. The deck's like 10-1, and we lost to a high roll, so. And I don't think I played that game particularly well anyway.
Versus Kurtress.
You know what? I don't know what to expect at all with a Demon Hunter right now.
Are endless.
Big Demon Hunter was recently nerfed pretty hard. Could be Highlander, I guess. But I don't know. Highlander was also just nerfed because of Reno. What Demon Hunter archetype is there still? I actually have no idea.
Solves any problem.
Does anybody know, like in chat, does anybody know of like a deck that's like super popular right now with the with Demon Hunter players? I don't know a lot about Demon Hunter, to be honest. I'd rather just apply some pressure to the board though. I mean, my guess would have to be that it's Highlander. Would be my guess. Like it has to be.
To perfection.
Okay. You give it Rush. Interesting. I'm going to play this first. Let's see what I get. We got Fell, Frost Arcane. So the only card that we can like realistically take here is a Fell spell. Ping that to kill it, go face. He can still coin out the weapon. He can still coin out the weapon if he wanted to, if he's going that weapon because it's 4, but he's got the coin to do it. I mean, it's not good, but it's playable for sure. Interesting. But also, you can't run that card in the Highlander deck anymore. Because if you run 2 copies of it, it messes up new Reno. Because Reno was nerfed to say at the start of your, right? Let me just reread the newly nerfed Reno. You went to 9 mana. If your deck started with no duplicates, my assumption is he's got duplicates. I don't really want to play this, unfortunately. Let's play that, see if we get anything good. I'll take a Primordial Glyph. I'm happy with it. Interesting. I'll play another one. I do like Frostbolt. Being able to freeze him means he can't necessarily do anything this turn. And next turn, I will go Stargazing, because Stargazing guarantees, that I'm able to play whatever card I get, right? Wisdom of Narganon at this point will be 1 mana, so I can immediately play that. Or, if it gives me a Primordial Glyph, I'll have enough mana to also play that as well. So I'm very happy with that. You ETC the second shopper? But you still want to run 2 weapons, no? Kind of hoping for not Wisdom of Narganon. Of all the cards, I think that was the worst one, but if I can get an audio amplifier... Okay, well, we drew a Sleet Skater, so that's cool. I like that. I need to empty my hand a little bit, so let's just do that. Could still be Highlander, I guess. It's true. So I need to keep at least this minion in my hand. I don't know. I want to play this 5-mana minion, though, next turn to freeze the 6/5 that he summons. First time stream viewer. Love watching your videos. I'm about to figure out if there's any good Warlock builds at the moment. I only own Warlock cards. Wheel Warlock was nerfed pretty heavily.
Was made just for me.
So annoying. But Wheel Warlock was nerfed quite heavily. Actually, all of Warlock, because the location being nerfed was awful. Like, that was just so bad for the class. Let me think. Interesting. Do that, kill this. Honestly, use the snake oil, because I don't really want to use the sleet. And the OTK isn't really how I win. Get rid of some of the HP here. I can use Emolition Aura next turn. I have another, like, we can go kind of crazy over the next couple of turns. It's not a big deal. But the win condition is more just surviving, I think, than Sif. Because again, we have infinite value eventually with the Infinitize the Maxitude and really good resource generation with Primordial Glyph. And there's always a chance that he snipes my Sif with the 1 card Kurtrus, or with like a Dirty Rat or something if he is going the Highlander version. So I think just playing for survival is better here. Could I have killed everything with the creation? Yes, but this minion is super small. This minion is basically 2 damage, and this minion I froze. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. That is a good amount of damage though, I will admit that. Fuck me, dude. Shit. You're kidding. Okay, so this does 5 damage to everything. I think I would like to freeze this and then deal 5 damage to everything and then bop that. Gain 7, hit that, deal 5 damage to everything. And I gain 7 armor. It's pretty good. He's running out of resources, and we have another Sleep Breaker in my hand, so that's fine. That was a lot of damage, but again, the goal of this game is to survive, not necessarily to set up an OTK for Sif. I did leave a mana floating, but there was really no way that I could actually spend that mana. I'm happy with this. The patch already touched down? Yes, sir. Yes, it did. Does this say enemy minions specifically? It does say enemy minions specifically. Oh, no, that is not good. That is no bueno. In fact, I would say I'm pretty upset about it. Okay, I'm at 14 HP. You're not really that useful. Let's see if you give me something useful. I do like this. Play mind games. I could freeze his face. I would happily freeze his face, yeah. That way he can't attack, and then I can kill this next turn. I'll play that so I can play Infinitize the Maxitude and just get the value out of it. Narganon, I'll draw 2 cards for free, actually, because it's only 1 mana. We got Sif. So now that we have Sif, we can actually look to try to find lethal here. But again, it wasn't super pressing. Let me see here. Handlock right now. There's they buffed some of the demon cards for Warlock. They buffed the card that summons 2 demons from your deck from 9 mana to 8 mana. So that could potentially be good, but again, I don't want to tell you to craft anything right now because the patch just happened and I don't want you to go out of your way, use your dust, and then be like, oh shoot, deck kind of sucks ass. That would make me sad if that happened to you. Absolutely, love your videos. What time zone am I in? I am in the Pacific time zone. Oh no, and he's gonna, I take 3 damage immediately. Oh god. Okay, let me think here. At 11. Can't really freeze him. See what this gives me first. Shit. If it dies, excavate a treasure. Already got a fell spell. Nature's not that good.
Much to ponder.
Problem is I draw a lot of cards with the wisdom, and it's likely it's not that. But I need to spend mana. I may overdraw cards here, but I don't think it matters. We've already got Sif. I'm basically looking for conservation to freeze his face so I don't get bursted. I don't care about that. I do kind of like that card, but it's not like the biggest deal in the world here. That card's useless as shit. I'll go Emolition Aura just to get it out of my hand. But I needed to freeze him so that way I didn't die this turn. I'm looking for an Arcane Artificer so I don't have to die. And I still didn't draw one, which is crazy. And I'm also mostly out of damage spells, which is more my bad than anything else. I can always discover more with this. Right now, she's just not going to do enough damage. Right now, it's 10 damage for 8 mana, which, don't get me wrong, is very strong, but it's just not quite there. Play a minion. Please just play a minion. Or draw me Arcane Artificer, and I can go crazy. Please draw me Arcane Artificer. I'm losing it. Okay. I need to draw it. Thank you so much, game. You have no idea how much that means to me. We're gonna gain 18 armor here, and it's not even close. Thank goodness. I'm gonna play this. I'll take an Infinitize, I guess. I don't think it really matters. Wait, what did I just play to get that? Oh, this will automatically cast it for me. But this casts it at an enemy if able, so I could just fireball his face, which actually isn't bad at all. Because it says cast at an enemy, right? One sec. Cast at a random enemy. So fireball does just hit him. Good amounts of damage. Glyph. I mean, more armor. This. Gain more armor. And we'll take one of these. We can't quite freeze his face yet, but, you know, it's an option. I like having the option. That top deck cheese. It wasn't a top deck cheese. I specifically drew as many cards as I possibly could to get into that position. Like, that was not a top deck cheese. That was, I was willing to overdraw 2 cards. Okay. I'm at 10. Okay, sick. He couldn't kill the 2/2/5s. I was gonna win the game next turn. Okay. But no, that was well played on my part. I specifically overdrew cards because I knew if I drew an Arcane Artificer or a Cryopreservation, I would have lived for at least another turn. I made the right call. Thoughts on the Mage at the moment? I think Mage is very strong. I'm gonna be honest, I think Mage is very strong. I think Mage is freaking nuts. Nutter Butters. You trying MZ? No. Let's take a seat. Let's just vibe for a minute. You and I.
Celeste versus Thrall.
I'm gonna look deep into your eyes.
The possibilities are endless.
The thing is, it could be an OTK Shaman. So I kind of want to keep Arcane Artificer and Reverb. And then Discovery of Magic is fine. But Nature Shaman is hard,
Storms will swallow.
but it doesn't necessarily mean I lose. What? Wait, this deck was just updated. It had to have been. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, how did they update Whizbang? Do they have his new Whizbang lists? Because I know they updated some of his bad decks to make them more modern. How did they do it though? All of the decks have been adjusted to be more splendiferous, which is, you know, it's fair, I guess. 8 mana. Am I really gonna make it to 8 mana though? I doubt it, but I mean, I could coin it out for 7 maybe. Could potentially be okay. I can play like this next turn. It's not too much damage on the board. Oh my god. Wait, chill. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Rushes into the 2/3 so he can't generate more things. I think that's fine. I think that works. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Does anybody have, do they have a new list? Adidas or Nike? What do you mean? I don't know what I mean. What do you mean? If I had to choose, for the longest time I was a Nike dude. But the more I think about it, the more I like Adidas. Like the more that I... Do I just coin this out? I think I just coin this out. I can't coin out this then is the problem, but it does wipe the board. But yeah, Nike was just like the thing when I was growing up, but as I grew up, I realized Adidas has some pretty nice quality stuff. American football or actual football? Probably American football. I played actual football for a very long time growing up. Like a very, very, very long time. My main issue with it was just, it was so boring. Like nothing happened. It's the same thing with baseball. So much happens and yet nothing happens. I will say it is better than baseball in the sense that like, I think I lost this game actually. That's crazy. But in the sense that soccer or actual football actually has like tension buildup, like stuff is going on. Stuff is happening. What do you give me? Stargazing. If it gives me Wisdom of Narganon, I'm gonna be sad, but if it gives me Primordial Glyph, I'll be very happy. Let's go! Actually, wait, I could have played Wisdom of Narganon anyway. Flame Geyser will be free, which I do like, I guess. And then Blizzard to stall out their board. I like Blizzard. Pass for now. His hand is pretty full. Even if he plays the quest reward, it's not like it's a huge deal. American football also has a decent amount of waiting, but it does feel nice when they just smack the shit out of each other. At least it's something new. No, yeah, I wouldn't mind losing to this. I just didn't know. I just don't know what deck this is yet. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. Okay,
Reality.
Blizzard, and then I'll just play this. Just to get another thing out on the board. I should not have used him as early as I did. I just didn't expect him to be able to flood the board so quickly. That was really impressive. They've got 5 Murlocs in their hand, 6 Murlocs in their hand, and 4 undisclosed cards. Ugh. Well, Khadgar, I need a miracle.
Don't use your head.
Khadgar, I'm gonna need a miracle. We do have to play another card because I messed this up because he gets to copy the last card I played. I was supposed to play him first. So we have to play Flame Kaiser. I will end up just killing off the 4 and the 2/3. Give me Flame Strike or Blizzard. Khadgar, you son of a gun, you've done it again. He gets a Flame Geyser that costs some mana. No problem. No problem. Never any doubts. Not a doubt in my mind Khadgar was gonna pop off there. No doubts. 0 doubts. Didn't doubt him for a goddamn second. Easy lol. True. We've got reverbs as well to kill off important minions. We've got a thing to summon a 10 drop next turn, which is not bad. Like, worst case scenario, we can just pop off. Sure. Also, sure. Like, he discovers 2 more Murlocs, which is a bit of a bummer, but I feel like Murlocs are kind of just ass. Thoughts on the nerfs and buffs? I'm very disappointed they didn't nerf Hunter more. Mostly because it was already the highest win rate class in the game. This has not been updated, by the way, for the new patch. It usually takes 1 or 2 days for that to happen. Give me a 10 drop. It doesn't kill this minion. Are you nuts? Sorry. I'll kill it, whatever. Give me like Mirror Entity. Fireball's not bad. That's why we killed the minion, by the way. Because if it gave me Frostbolt or Fireball, it guarantees go face by killing that minion off. Okay, I mean, it gets 2 things. That's so sick. Oh, it gets 4 things. Okay. Wait, I can just reverb it, though. Wait, I just reverb it. Twice. No, maybe I just reverb it once. So I can kill it off. And then I get to play Audio Amplifier. So that's 3, 5, 6, trade this away. So that's 7, 8, 9. No, I want to ping that. Reverb. And then it's ping. And then also just hit it, unfortunately. But it dies either way. And then we'll go Infinitize the Maxitude. Gives me a helpful spell. Doesn't have to be anything too insane. I do like this actually quite a bit. It could fill the board. And then we can also freeze or kill something. It's 6 mana. Not bad. I like it. What do you give me? Khadgar, you son of a gun. You are so good at this game. Honestly, Khadgar, take the wheel. Play for me. By all means. You're a true master of the card games. Feel like Gar got buffed on the down low because he gave me like 3 polymorphs in a row. Interesting. Wait, that was your 3rd overload card? That's only your 3rd? That's wild to me. Sure, it doesn't really matter. He has to kill the 6th one. I mean, he's gonna kill the 6th one. That's guaranteed. Arcane Fell, Fire, Frost, Shadow. We need like a nature and something else. Dude, come on, man. Come on. I'm gonna play Void Scripture first. No way this lives, actually. This has to die. This has to die. That was a 4 mana 5/7. Oh shit. Okay, he lightning bolts it. That's fair. That is a big fucking thing. I guess I freeze you, rather than his face, because I'm a little bit more worried about that. Turn the Tides being gone is nice. Let's go Shadow Scripture first. Heat Wave doesn't do the quick drop, probably. Yeah, it doesn't. But I can then do this. And then I can play you, which I see now is a little bit risky because I could just guaranteed kill everything on the board, which I think is probably a better play. Fuck it! What have I done? Alright, do something amazing for me. Kill this minion off. Counter spell? It's not bad. Honestly, also leaving the 5/3 alive isn't terrible either because it burns cards at the bottom of his deck. He kills that off, that's fine. I think building a board was the best thing I could do though. There's a bug or secret interaction if it casts wait. If you cast Pyroblast while having Khadgar each turn, it'll guarantee cast a Pyroblast. There's no way that's true. There's no way that's true. Does it always go face? There's no way that's true. I refuse to believe it. Oh, Aloran sent me the new deck list, which is super nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From 5 hours ago. It's actually very helpful. The warrior one still looks ass. Wait, didn't it used to be like a Highlander deck? Oh, wait. How did it change? Oh, they did change it quite a bit. Oh. Oh.
Versus Garrosh.
That was good. They removed the plot twist for Evil Miscreant, which is good. No, they already had it. And Shiv, which was ass. For 2, Haggett the Schemes, very good. For the rest of your game, Lackeys are... Oh, those are so... That's... The Warrior one's so much better. I still don't think it's good, but it's way better. The Pirate one? Wait. Wait, no, I like the original Pirate one. Wait, what the heck? Sucks. Against a warrior, matchup is not favorable. I like having Void Scripture. Honestly, I kind of like this whole hand because they can all set up into each other. I don't need to go for maximum value right away. I think what I want to do is I want to just accelerate my Sif as quickly as possible, so if the time arises, I can just use her. But the new Whizbang decks look interesting. Okay. Wait. They nerfed the Priest one? Why? It wasn't even that... I mean, okay, to be fair, it was pretty good. Do I just play this, or do I just ping? I'll just ping. I want to keep this in my hand for as long as possible, because if they play Dirty Rat, I'd like them to pull out something that's not Sif. The Hunter one... I do kind of like this change. Sif is in my hand. Okay, hold on. What card did I just play? Oh, it was the Shadow. More card draw doesn't hurt anybody. Again, keep this in my hand. So if I play Stargazing, I will overdraw. I guess I could actually play this first and just get a 3/6. That actually is way better. Hold on, we'll just do that. That actually buys us so much time and space too. That's actually incredible. Thank you so much for that. Sleet Skater will also generate me a lot of armor. Arcane Artificer also has the opportunity to generate me a lot of armor. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy with this state. It's kind of useless because your opponent can predict what spell you're going to cast. No more worry about board wipes or blizzard. If you play it on turn 6, you get 2 blasts anyway. I mean, it's still a pretty cool interaction. And if it goes face every time, it's still pretty nice. Okay. They killed a 3/6. They're afraid of me freezing them over. Which makes sense. I respect it. The more minions we keep in our hand, the better. I do like Primordial Glyph. We will play it twice. I will happily take a Molten Rune. And another Molten Rune. Jesus Christ. That is actually so good. What? Another Stargazing and a Flame Geyser. Okay, so we play Flame Geyser soon to get another minion in my hand to play around Dirty Rat. And with 2 of these things forged, I mean, that alone is a lot of damage. Right? That alone is an insane amount of damage.
In a bigger size?
The rock's annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. Miracle Salesman. I guess that is a card I would like to see, die? I don't know. Molten Rune. Molten Rune. Kill this off, and then play the 1/2 so I don't overdraw. Still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions in my hand. Only one of them is Sif. And I do at some point probably want to play the Artificer if they play Odin so I can gain armor along with this. But for the most part, I feel relatively okay. I mean, that's 16, 16. Like for 8 mana, I almost kill him. Hear ye, hear ye.
One dose solves any
Which then means this is Primordial Glyph, and we'll have 2 mana to play something else at the end. This could be interesting. I'll take it. And then freezing his face is good, I guess. We'll just do that. Why not? I didn't necessarily want to draw a card here, to be honest. But sure, we'll kill that off, we'll pass, we'll play Khadgar next turn. I don't quite have the damage. Wait, did I get a damage spell? I got a Fireball, but it's not good here. Oh, I still overdraw if he kills the 2/2. Ooh, okay. But we do get the Snake Oil, which is damage, which is nice. Is Sif good now? I mean, currently with this deck, what's my record with it? 12-1? I would say it's pretty good. Do you think company is being charity providing entertainment to the public? Wait, whoa, what's happening? This game will always be garbage, while they continue to give people who pay for the game an advantage in every match. First of all, not true. Second of all, no, it's just not true. They don't do that, as far as I know. Like, I've never had that experience before in my life. I'm going to play you and see what I get. Oh man, that's kind of the useless one. Two reverbs? Dude, come on. Oh god. Sure. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 minions still in my hand, and he hasn't played Bran yet, so it's only gonna activate once. Hit his face. Okay, nice. It does hit his face. It limits his. He destroys it. That is so funny. I didn't have lethal. It's not lethal. It's 20, 30. It's 20. 32 damage. I have 32 damage in my hand. If this dies, I should have killed him off. I should have killed off my own 2/1, actually. Because then that would have given me guaranteed lethal next turn. Genuinely. Shoot. If I killed off my own 2/1 and killed off his 4/4, it makes it harder for him to kill me. Damn, he could coin out Reno here. And wreck me. I should have killed off my own 2/1. just to make sure I have lethal going into next turn. Equine now believes in Kegger. I mean, even if he coined out Odin, I don't think it's that big of a deal, right?
Brain blast.
Just use more.
Then we play Snake Oil, and then we play this. Play this. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you for the follows, Vinny. Thank you, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Deck is broken.
Celeste versus Garrosh.
They have numerous statements that they do so. They literally don't. What are you talking about? Like, in the nicest way possible, I feel like you just lost a game or two to like a bad matchup and you're blaming the system. Which, don't get me wrong, I blame bad teammates and stuff in League of Legends all the time, and sometimes you get a bad matchup, but it is not its fault. It is not the system's fault. They don't do anything like that. I mean, it's been proven multiple times when free-to-play players... Yeah, Khaled's saying literally exactly what I was saying right now. Many content creators have shown that you can hit Legend on a free-to-play account. Most recently, Rarin, go check him out. He didn't even open a single pack. He paid nothing. Opening hand, I'm gonna keep the auto amplifier because I do think having that increased hand size right off the bat is nice. Just because this deck can draw cards and stuff so frequently. We're gonna probably Forge Molten Rune right off the bat turn 2. And honestly, there's a world where I do like this card actually. Thank you so much for giving me a Miracle Salesman. 10-hour stream today? No. And I'm not gonna do a 10-hour stream tomorrow or this weekend. Wait, what's tomorrow? Friday? The problem with doing a 10-hour stream tomorrow is that I have to script my next League of Legends video. I do have one saved up in the bank, to be fair. So I guess I could do it, but I also have plans with my fiance later because, or tomorrow, because it was her birthday this week and we're gonna go out with friends and stuff. I've played no spells yet. Next turn is the turn where he could, in fact, play the weapon. Heal up my dude, I guess. It doesn't really matter too much. Go face. I would like to also reduce the number of schools that this can give me. So that way it's more likely to find something I want. Because it could still give me a Fire Shadow Arcane. And that would suck. I would like to also coin out Khadgar next turn. I told you he was going to play the weapon. My goodness gracious, I'm smart. I don't hate it. Whatever. Holy Fire Shadow. We'll take Holy. I don't know how useful that Holy spell is going to be, but anything to stack up Sif a little bit is nice. I heard Rarin P sitting down. Look, man. If you want a P sitting down, you can do that. If you want a pee standing up, you can do that. If you want to pee, like, imagine this is the wall, and you, like, pee horizontally, and you're just above the toilet, floating in midair, as long as you can aim pretty well, you can do that too. I won't stop you. You can do whatever your heart desires, whatever you think you should do. Go ahead and do it. Play the weapon. Don't destroy my weapon next turn, please. I'm doing it this turn because I'm pretty sure he wants to play what's it called? Brand next turn, which means he probably won't play the Rustbrout Viper next turn, which is nice.
No matter the danger, I'll always
Let's go. He played fucking Brand, dude. I'm pissed off. I want to play an arcane spell. I can also play a shadow spell, but I don't really want to play this one right now. I could freeze his face, but there's no real reason to right now. Let's play this, see what we get. Flame Geyser is a fire spell, which I do want, but we also get a shadow spell. I think the shadow spell's better because we are, like, it's just more mana cheat, more value. And we end up getting Flame Geyser anyway. Hip hip hooray. Kill this. You're a piece of shit. Okay, you're rude. Damn. Okay, what do I want to do here? Do I want to freeze his face? He hasn't played Odin yet, so I don't really feel like I'm gonna die or anything. Let's, Arcane Fell, Shadow Frost. If I play this fire spell, both of these are free. Yeah. They become free, which is quite nice. Let's see what we get. I will not overdraw here. Let's push some damage, make it a little bit easier to kill with Sif at some point. But we already played the audio amplifier, so it's not like I'm gonna die next turn, which is nice. Or it's not like I'm gonna overdraw our next turn, which is nice. We can try to draw cards next turn. No! Wait. Fuck, to get counterspelled, bitch. Did I miss your thoughts on the patch? I was pretty okay with a lot of it. I was just sad that Hunter wasn't nerfed more because it's the highest win rate class in the game, and it was pretty good already. Bladestorm? Interesting. This guy's desperate right now, actually. He is desperate. Did I just kill him? Arcane Artificer.
Reality woven.
Draw some cards. Okay, Void Scripture's interesting. See what I get? Maybe it's like a fireball. Light Show's not bad. I'm down for Light Show. Light Show again. And then I'll play this just to get it out of my hand. Not as much armor as I would have liked. Frostbolt's huge. Even if he plays the weapon, we freeze him again next turn. I think I kill him next turn, actually, with just this, but... This plus this is lethal. Even if he armors up, if these things stick on the board... No, actually, it's not guaranteed lethal. If he armors up, that's 9 damage. If he kills these off and armors up, I don't kill him. I don't mind losing the Hunter. It's just that, like, Hunter has 1 or 2 things that it can use to just completely dominate the board. Okay, he's gonna go shield block, making it very hard for me to actually kill him, which is fine. Still looking for Sif.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Oh, wow. Okay, now that we found Sif, what do I really want to do? This plus this is lethal, but I don't think that it is very good. Also, if he plays Dirty Rat, I lose, because I have Sif in my... So I don't want to play Arcane Artificer. I could just play like a Holy Spell into Infinitize. Makes Sif stronger. Infinitize means I don't overdraw. What spell school have I not played? Is there one more? Arcane, Fell, Fire, Frost... Nature! There's a nature spell that it can give me. I do kind of want to take Primordial Glyph, though, because I can do some setup next turn, possibly, to win the game. Ice Barrier's nice. He could play Reno or Odin next turn. In which case, I will play the freeze spell on him. Oh, shit. Wait, but that goes into my deck. So we're not drawing any more cards. That's for fucking sure. Dear God. This plus this. Is that just lethal? 7, so it's 14. Plus hit in the face with 6 is just lethal, right? Alright. Take it. 6 TNTs in my deck were kind of scary, though. It's so sad for Warrior. Lethal, I guess, yeah. How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, my friend? Very happy that there was a nerf recently. Very happy about the patch. Couldn't be happier. Thrilled, even. Also happy because this deck is currently 14-0, which is just crazy. I mean, look at this. 14 and not 14, no, 14-1, my bad. 93% fucking win rate's nuts.
Celeste versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death.
The possibilities are endless.
Against a Death Knight, dude, being able to play Khadgar on curve is so good. I'm actually gonna keep him. Being able to just play him on 6 and get so much value out of him is insane. Miracle Salesman, really good. Sleet Skater is also pretty solid. We don't want to play the Discovery of Magic right away because, again, there are 4 spell schools that Mage actually has, and I would like to play at least 1, ideally 2, so that way Discovery of Magic guarantees to get me something outside of the box. That's a bit weird. It's a bit strange, I would say. Primordial Glyph. Yeah, sure, why not? Just get it out there. Molten Rune or Stargazing? Ooh, okay. Molten Rune has applications because I can kill. Stargazing actively, like, accelerates my game plan. Gonna go with Molten Rune, though.
Just use more.
It generates me extra resources. I can forge it and then double activate it next turn, which is just solid. Like, what? I'm gonna take 1 damage next turn. I don't care.
Everybody needs a casket.
But forge into double activating it. I don't think our win condition this game is necessarily going to be Sif. I mean, we drew Sif, which is pretty cool, but I don't think it's going to be Sif. We'll eventually just outvalue them, I think. I would like to just generate resources here. Pretty good card. Damage and armor could be good with Sif just in general. Neither of these have spell schools, though, unfortunately. Loving the new patch, but surely Blizzard will actually nerf Brand next patch. I don't think so. Look.
My pain doesn't compare.
As much as a nerf to Bran would be kind of cool, if you look at all the things that were nerfed, I mean, warrior card, warrior card, warrior card. They got 3 cards that were nerfed, not to mention Rena was nerfed, which is a card Hunter, or not Hunter, sorry, Warrior usually uses. Gaslight Gatekeeper sometimes Warrior uses in certain decks. Like, Warrior got fucking blasted this patch. And it feels really bad. So after, oh wait, I can play this. I've already played a fire spell. Oh, I just played Molten Rune, my bad. Holy, I do like Holy. It can kill off both of these as well. It's not like a huge deal. I guess this plus this could be really good instead. So I guess this plus this is so strong. But I think I'd rather just play Holy Spell. They should buff the overheal cards, maybe. It's a bit of a bummer, but it's not like a huge deal. I'm hoping that they play a big minion that I can play the Sleep dude on. Khadgar comes down turn 6. Wisdom of Narganon. Fire, Holy, Arcane. Do I have a Frost spell in here? No. I guess I can play this. 2 mana draw 2 is not bad. We end up drawing a Frost spell, and then whatever the 1 mana card we get is, we can just play it, right? How many cards do I have in my hand? 9? I won't overdraw by doing this. That's not bad. I mean, I guess he could force me to overdraw if he has the 1 card, but I don't think that he'll play it. I low-key love the Reno change. I mean, the Reno change is definitely good. Do I have to reverb this? I might actually just have to reverb this. Rather than play you. I don't really want to take 6 damage, but I believe in Khadgar. He'll hit me with the Polymorph for the Fireball. Blizzard, just as good. Perfect. Chef's kiss, baby. I really hope they apply... No! Why would you do that? This is the first time my weapon's been destroyed. What am I gonna do? Like zoink, Scoob. Is this a big enough minion to freeze? Is it a big enough minion to freeze? To gain 6 armor? Because I don't really want to just leave it on the board, though, is the thing. So this will go here. Blam. Then we'll do this to kill that off to get a 3/6. That'll freeze his face and push 5 damage. So this plus this and this is almost lethal, right? Almost. It's 14 damage. It's not even close. For 10 mana, I can play this plus this and this, which is a lot of damage as well. That's fine. Okay. You're not gonna kill the 3/6 that freezes your face is interesting to me. That's peculiar. That sucks. That's a little bit rude. No shot, dude. Oh, wait, I just play this. Never mind, we're chilling. Wipe the board, freeze his face, forge this. Get ready to win the game next turn. This plus this is 6. 18 damage. Oh, no. We are very close. We're very close. Not quite there yet. Burrow Buster's fine. I'm hoping a minion lives. Just one. Either or. Would be great. You're a bitch. I'm off by just barely anything. 18 damage. I'm off by... Freeze it. Bash his face for more armor. Ping his face. We have lethal next turn. Even if he heals up a bit, we have lethal. Sif plus 2 damage spells. We have 1, 2, 3 minions in my deck, just in case they play, I guess if he plays the 3/6 or the 3/3, and he hits and he heals 8, is that enough? I don't think it's enough, though. Because that's still 18... $18 plus... Are you fucking kidding me? It's 18 plus 7? Is it really 18 plus 7? No, wait, it's 18 plus 8. That's exactly lethal, right? Alright, let's just do the math real quick. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 8 is 26. It's lethal. I mean, worst case scenario, I could have just gone Inquisitive Creation to wipe the board, but I didn't want to miss a lethal and have everybody flame me, okay? So we played smart. This deck is fucking nuts, dude. I feel like I should just stop playing. I feel like I should just stop playing this deck for the day. Just get off. I mean, I've won almost every single game, and I'm feeling great. No stress, no tilt. I feel like I should just get off. I've won almost every single game. I don't want to ruin my mood. This is the best time I've had playing Hearthstone in quite some time. You must tilt? Scotty, why do you want to watch the world burn? Why do you do this to me? Why do you want to watch me suffer? I don't get it. This deck is insane and fun. Dude, this deck is so strong. Place. No stress, no, it's very interesting. I mean, I don't know, man. Do I really want to end? I'm having a great time, but like, it's one of those things where I feel like if I keep going, are you happy enjoying the patch? I mean, I'm more just enjoying this deck, and there are 3 other decks that I really want to play. Actually, 4 more decks that I really want to play. Big Beast Hunter was buffed at least once, and the meta slowed down. Highlander Priest got 1 or 2 buffs, albeit also 1 or 2 nerfs, but Priest got 1 or 2 buffs, so that's cool. Hero Power Druid, I want to use Zok. He went to 6 mana, which is pretty cool. And then no Spell Mage, they buffed the draw card from 6 mana to 5 mana, which I think is really, really good. Follow your heart. I think my heart's telling me to get off for the day. My heart's telling me, you know what? You did good, dude. Patting me on the shoulder, you had a good run. You had a great day. I'm happy for all of you for showing up. I'm happy that I didn't tilt at all today. It's been good. Been good. I appreciate all of you. I will see you all in the next one. But for now, this is where I'll be getting off, I think. I'll be playing Hunter and maybe Priest. I might play 2 decks tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. It depends on how fast I get my scripting done for my League of Legends channel. But if I get it done quickly, I can maybe play 2 decks tomorrow, which is the hope. But yeah, hopefully you had a good one. I'll see you tomorrow, where I'll play at least 1, maybe 2 decks. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't liked the stream already, I would really appreciate it. Helps boost it in the algorithm. If you haven't liked or commented on any of my previous videos, I would also appreciate that. It would help me out a ton. Promote them in the algorithm. We got 200 people watching and only 36 likes. So I'd like to see that number get up to 200. But realistically, I think the number going up to about like 50 would be great. But yeah, I'm gonna just probably get off for the day. Already played Hearthstone, already played League, already played Hearthstone. It was a good day. See ya Cyclone, see ya CCN, see ya Christian, see ya Aloran, see you Uber, see you Noff, all of you wonderful, beautiful people. The patch is live. Also, for those of you who don't know, you know what? For the people who are here, if anybody hasn't left yet, I'll go down my basic rundown of the patch, okay? Because I haven't actually talked about the patch in depth or anything, so let's just run down. Reno change, I like it. Changing the wording is good. Changing his mana cost is maybe a bit harsh, but to be fair, if the meta slows down, 9 mana is still very balanced. Like the Reno change. I like this. I like the fact that it's not stealth anymore. I think stealth just as a keyword is very toxic. But now the fact that it doesn't have stealth makes it a lot easier to potentially deal with. Gaslight Gatekeeper. I mean, I understand why. I just don't think it was really needed. But actually, no, the 8/8 Giant was really, really strong. I forgot about, I don't know why I was thinking just Rogue, but no, there are a lot of decks that use it. Its nerf is good. Would have liked to have seen it go to like a 4 mana 4/4, like buff his stats a little bit to make it a little bit better. Snake Oil going to 1 mana should have always been what it was. Always should have been 1 mana. Wheel of Death, it was just a mechanic change. It happens at the start of the turn to save time. Forge of Wills, amazing. I've been saying this card needs a nerf for a long time. The fact that it is a 4 mana card is great. Out of the patch, Owl OTK or Hero Power Druid is better? I think Hero Power Druid is better. And I know I baited a lot of people into thinking that I was going to get off. But yeah, I would like to see those likes go up to 50, please. We need 1 more. Nerfing this to a 4/4. I mean, Pain Warlock did escalate very quickly. Oh my gosh, what happened? Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, Scotty. That's not necessarily the sub I meant. I was talking about YouTube, but I appreciate that a ton too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think Zeddy was correct. Didn't need to nerf Gatekeeper. Should have nerfed the Celestial Projection. The 3/2. Yeah, no, I could see that. Like I said, I could kind of see why this needed to be nerfed or was nerfed. I don't think it necessarily needed to be, but I understand it. Like, I don't it's not out of left field, like, what the heck were you doing? It's just like a, this card being a 4/4 is pretty nice, I think. You could have arguably made it a 5/4 because Warlock also got nerfed here, but no. It didn't get any other nerfs, right? No, this was the only nerf to Pain Warlock. Okay, yeah, this needed to be a 4/4. Zarimi, I just think is a dumb card. I think this should be like 8 dragons or something. I don't know. I just don't like the mechanic, but I do like that they nerfed it. Threads of Despair, very sad. I love this card. I thought it was critically underrated. Very few people actually played it, but I'm glad to see that the developers also were like, hey, you know what? This card's broken, because it makes me realize I was right about it. Sickly Grimwalker, going to a 4-mana card makes sense. It was always really, really strong for 6 mana, being able to kill 4 minions with the thing that summoned 4 1/1s was always really good. Sanitize, gaining 4 armor with the Forge is nice, but I mean, my main problem with Warrior is the fact that it got nerfed once, twice, thrice, arguably 4 times, 4.25 times. There are 1 or 2 decks that run Gaslight Gatekeeper to help you find Bran. And then it was also, like, kind of buffed. This is barely a buff, by the way. It is, but not super important. So, like, well, it cancels out the Reno. But it was nerfed straight up, like, 3 times, 4 times with Reno. So, like, I do think Warrior needed a nerf, and it was unfun to play against. And I do think that Trial by Fire going to 7 mana makes sense. But I don't know. I don't think that you can realistically nerf both of these. I think nerfing both of them is a bit harsh for Warrior. Don't get me wrong. I think Warrior needed a nerf. And Reno and Trial by Fire, 2 perfectly fine nerfs. But to also nerf Sanitize and kind of Boom Boss is a bit harsh. But again, I think this one was overkill. This one made sense. It should never have been 6 mana in the first place. This also makes sense because it doesn't mess up your Highlander, but also it says if your deck started with no duplicates, so I don't even know what the point in this card is anymore because it literally doesn't play around Highlander. Wait. Did all Highlander cards have this effect now? Hold on. Hold on. How is Elise worded? If your deck started with no duplicates, so they all started like that. Okay. No, that's actually really healthy for the game. But now I'm a little bit bummed because now you can't counterplay Highlander, which upsets me because you went from one extreme to the other. Now Reno is always going to go off along with all of the other Highlander cards. But since there was no way to counter it in the first place, I guess it makes sense. Interesting. I like the Forge nerf, even if it makes me sad. Yeah, I don't know. So, okay, I'll just give rundown. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10. Great nerf, especially because you can't counterplay Reno anymore with plagues or anything. Slowing him down and changing how no duplicates work is good. They also changed how all no duplicates worked. For example, the Elise says if your deck started with no duplicates, so the mechanic, great. Getting rid of stealth, great, 10 out of 10. Gaslight Gatekeeper, gonna give it like a 4 out of 10. I get it, but I just don't think that it was that big of a problem, and I think there were other more problematic cards, like you said, the Celestial Projectionist. Then we have Snake Oil, 10 out of 10, should have been 1 mana to begin with. This is just a mechanic change. 10 out of 10, making it slow down a lot is huge. Playing it on turn 4 means you can't also play Dark Alley Pact on turn 4. So it really, really messes with the Warlock's curve, and I'm interested to see where they go. This nerf, it's like a 7 out of 10. I think there are a lot of other problematic things with Pain Warlock, but also nerfing Forge of Wills does hurt it a little bit also, so like it's fine. But it could have been maybe more. They could have nerfed Pain Warlock, but I don't know. 4/4 is just fine. This card, 0 out of 10. This card should never have been printed in the first place. It shouldn't exist. I do like that it says once per game, but I just hate the ability of them to take an extra turn. And the fact that it can be randomly generated by Druid. That is really frustrating to me as well, but it'll be harder for them to do it as they get more dragons. Threads of Despair, I'm sad. This one makes me sad, but I think it's a good nerf. I think Threads of Despair was actually like a secretly really, really good card. So the fact that it is now a 2-mana card makes more sense to me, but it was still really good. This makes sense as well. Slows down the ability for them to kill off your entire board with the 3-mana card that summons 4 1/1s with Rush. I keep forgetting the name of it, but it makes sense to me here. The fact that you can stop an entire deck, Builder and Highlander, with a 1-cost 1/2 weapon in Death Knight, this change is great. I mean, I agree and disagree. I think that it was a little bit too easy to counterplay it because they couldn't do anything about it, but I think that it needs to have some counterplay. But I agree. Going down, the only problem I have, like I said, with Warrior is the fact that it got 4 separate nerfs this patch with Reno, Sanitize, Trial by Fire, and Boom Boss. So I would have liked to have seen one less nerf. I think Sanitize is probably the best card for it to not be nerfed. Trial by Fire was insane. Boom Boss, I don't really know why they're nerfing it. And then Trial by Fire, maybe give them 5 armor or something. Just make it a little bit more worth it somehow. Because not being able to wipe the board on turn 5 is kind of important, especially against Hunter, which was not nerfed, even though Hunter is the strongest class in the game right now. Hunter received 1 singular nerf. This is good, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop Nature Shaman. I mean, the Flash of Lightning being 3 mana doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's not the card that you're playing on that turn. Usually the turn you play it beforehand, it's just you have enough mana to play it regardless. If you have 2 mana, you probably have 3. This nerf does nothing. This nerf is actually kind of big. Yeah, this nerf is kind of big. Even when I was playing Nature Shaman not too long ago, I would just barely get to Crash of Thunder on time. So I like it. I think this nerf is good. I don't know if it's enough. Getting rid of the durability on this weapon. Here's the thing. I hate that they did this because that is not the problem with the Hunter deck. The problem with the Hunter deck is it's able to generate 57% win rate, by the way, in Diamond through Legend. The problem is RC Rampage gets you an entire board, which you can then pump with Saddle Up, so that way it's sticky and has really, really good survivability. Then you have Patchwork Pals, which pumps your very sticky board with Leok and Huffer for direct damage, and you've got great early game tempo because you're Hunter. I don't want to play that deck. I think it needed to be nerfed at least one more time. These are wild cards. I don't really like it. I don't really care. This card being buffed is interesting because I think No Spell Mage was already really good. Next, Sunset Folly, literally the worst change that they could have, like the worst change of this entire patch. Sunset Volley, making this a 9-mana card, kills all of the chaotic tendril decks, which, by the way, I had a great time playing. Now that this card isn't a 10-mana card, makes me really sad. Honestly, I kind of want to also post a thing on Twitter about reverting this. I'll probably do that after the stream is over. I think this card being buffed is interesting. A 5-mana 6/5 that draws you a card is just okay. Like, you can get some pretty powerful effects. But again, I don't think the problem is the mana or the stats. I just think that it's very slow for what it does. Like, it's a 5-mana 6/5, which is good, that draws you 1 card. And in today's meta, I feel like it's a little bit weak. But I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. I might take Kibler's deck because apparently Kibler ran this card. This card is fucking useless anyway. It being buffed does absolutely nothing. This card being buffed is interesting. This card being buffed is interesting. Helps out OTK Druid with hero power and spell damage. Hagatha is weird. Like, fine, but the fact that the slimes still cost, like, 7 mana or 6 mana or whatever, like, it's still gonna be a very slow card. Aftershocks, it's a nice quality of life buff. Botface, this change is going to do nothing. I don't think that this changes anything. Like, who the fuck runs Ysera, basically, right? Like, this is basically just Ysera. Yeah, it has taunt, so it's slightly better Ysera. But, like, if you go to Dragon, I guess I'm talking about old Ysera, but who the fuck's running this card? You get 2 cards at the end of every turn. It has soft taunt because its ability is pretty strong. Nobody's gonna do that. Like, nobody's gonna run bot phase. I guess you could maybe cheat it out, but it feels weird. Like, it's just too slow in general. I think it needs to be 8 mana. I think an 8 mana, like 4/10 would be pretty good. Just make it a little bit faster. I like this change, making it a 7/7 and do more damage is cool. That's why I am playing Hunter tomorrow, because I like that buff. This is interesting. This is interesting. They really want Pirate Rogue to work. Demon Warlock is better. This is a control priest card that I think this is better in like Highlander Priest. This is also better in Pirate Rogue. So Pirate Rogue got like 3 or 4 buffs. And then Whizbang got changed, so the really bad decks aren't really bad anymore. I have not tried Jade Druid yet. Technically, the counterplay is supposed to be build a deck that for Highlander. Just doesn't work out like that. I mean, yeah. I just wish there was a way to counterplay it. I don't have to worry about tendrils anymore. I do wish they had to hit. But, like, the problem is, like, the tendrils weren't good. Tendril Shaman and Tendril Warrior were not good decks. So the fact that they nerfed it really just pisses me off. Because they were fun. For the first 9 turns, you didn't really know what was going to happen. It was really cool. And then eventually you win the game over the next 2 turns once you get to turn 10 if you have the correct setup. Now, it's just, they're completely unplayable, and that makes me sad. Thoughts on Warrior after the nerfs? I think Warrior was nerfed too hard. It got nerfed 4 times, which I think was a bit excessive. But Jade Druid, I mean, I could also try Jade Druid. I just don't really have a deck for that yet. But I might find one at some point. Wishing Well Rogue could also be interesting. Kind of interested to try that out, actually. Weapon Rogue, the problem is Rustdrop Viper and the Death Knight weapon that permafreezes exists. Control Blood Death Knight feels too slow, but maybe it'll be better. Highlander Druid, there are a lot of different decks that I'm excited to try out at some point. Let me just copy and paste this one in so I know what I'm going to place in. How many coins are there in this deck? There's 1, 2, 3 coin generated. Okay, fair enough. Probably play that here. Then I'll play Highlander Priest later. I'll probably do it like this. Yeah, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rundown of the patch. I would like to see my likes go up a little bit more, but you know what? It's okay. I don't really mind. Thank you so much for the, what was that? For the follow. Thank you, much appreciated. See you guys tomorrow. This for time is for real. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.